Today I'm making a very simple pastry cream, and what we need are 4 egg yolks, 1.5 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of butter. So those are the ingredients, so let's get started. Alrighty, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to mix the egg yolks, the sugar, and the cornstarch all together. And I'm going to really whisk this well. What we're going to do, the next step, is I'm going to take my milk and I'm going to boil that on the stove. As soon as it reaches boiling, I'm going to start pouring it into this mixture here. You can see the consistency is getting better, and also that the whole mixture is getting a much lighter in color. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm going to go get my milk boiled and I'll be back. Alright, I've just boiled my milk and you can see it's quite hot here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting this. I want to move this while I'm pouring the milk in. And it would be good to have somebody hold the bowl for you. I'm going to get this moving. There we go. Just loosen it up a little bit. Here we go. And you want to constantly whisk this. All right, there we go. Now, at this point, what we're going to do is I'm going to pour this back into the pot, and then we're going to head over to the stove and we're going to heat this up on the stove again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour this on camera. I'll pour it back into here. And then we'll head over to the stove. So that's good. So I'm going to move everything and I'll meet you over at the stove area. Alrighty, so we're going to get it onto our heat. And I'm just going to check my camera here to make sure everything's good. Alright, perfect. Alright, we want to do about a medium heat. And you have to stir constantly, otherwise you will burn this. So just make sure you just keep whisking. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it up to a boil, and then we're going to drop the heat a little bit, and we're just going to let it go for about 3 minutes until it thickens up. I guess what I'll do is I'll just keep the camera rolling here so we can see what's happening. So we have 2 ingredients left. We have our vanilla and we have our butter. And what we'll do is we're going to add that in right at the end after we've taken it off the heat. And I can feel it thickening now. I'm going to look to see. I'm getting some bubbles now. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop my heat because it is thickening up very, very quickly now. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to drop my heat right down to low. And if you find that it's going a little bit too quickly, if you're introducing too much heat into the mixture, you can just lift it off of the actual element. You can see how quickly this is thickening up. Look at that. And that is done. I'm just going to turn my heat right off here. And I'm going to take it right off the element, and I'm going to go grab my butter and my vanilla. So I've got my butter and vanilla here. So let's just pop the butter in and our vanilla. There we go. And we'll get that incorporated. Like that. Just keep stirring. So once this is well incorporated, the next thing you want to do is you want to transfer it to a bowl, and you want to put some plastic wrap on it, let it cool, and then put it into the fridge to really chill. And that's it. So we'll go back to the work area where we will transfer this into a bowl. There we go. Alright, we're back. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pour our pastry cream. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pour our pastry cream into the bowl. So I've got my spatula here. That does a great job. And just pull it all out like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so there's our pastry cream. That's done. And then we'll just take a piece of plastic wrap, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to place it right over. So we want to actually touch the cream, the pastry cream, like this, because we don't want any air getting to it. If you just cover it like that, what's going to happen is you're going to get a skin forming on it, and we don't want that. So you could pop that in the fridge right now, or you could let it cool down a little bit and then pop it in. It's up to you. I guess I'm just going to pop it in like that. So that's it for this video, so I'll see you next time.